Keon Coleman is the selection. So, Harmon, I'm going to go to you here for a second because I know you study so much of these wide receivers. Walk me through what happened to Keon Coleman, because a year ago it felt like he was a top prospect, and now he sort of became a middle of the pack.
Yeah, this is a very interesting selection. It's a very different type of receiver than either Stefon Diggs or Gabe Davis, the two guys that they lost this offseason, in my opinion. So when I charted Keon Coleman, he's a guy who does not separate well versus man and press coverage. And I won't bore you with all the percentile data I could throw you out here with perception, but long story short, the guys that perform poorly, sub 35th percentile in my charting against man and press coverage, it's a lot of names you heard and were like, oh, they did not work out in the league, But the players that have worked out, I would say there are 5 inarguable hits out of the 30-plus players that fit this category. Cooper Kupp, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Rashee Rice, Juju Smith-Schuster, and Tyler Boyd. The common theme there is all those guys, whether they were slot receivers in college or they were outside receivers, they moved to be like big slots in the pros.
Okay, see, that's it. Is he going to be a big slot? That to me is what's the interesting thing.
Exactly, because for
different thing.
For me, now I know this is the type of quarterback it could work with, right? If you got a low separation receiver and you're throwing into tight windows, I trust Josh Allen to do that.
Yeah.
On like a team just bare bones, like an expansion team, I want to play him inside because I think that's where he diagnoses zone coverage extremely well. He's really good working these crossing routes over the middle of the field. He has a good feel for the middle. He can take big hits. He's got strong hands. So that's where I'd like to see him play. And I do think if you look at the way Buffalo's attacked wide receiver and tight end, they've tried to get more of these middle of the field assets, whether it's Dalton Kincaid, whether it's Curtis Samuel, Khalil Shakir, these guys who can play inside. So to me, I think we are kind of getting all right, are these guys, are we kind of have a plethora, an abundance of slot players? But to me, I think Samuel can play outside. These guys can move around a little.